Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Destiny 2. This is our first weekly update for Season 10. It's going to be a short one, though, because the only thing we're going to be talking about is Trials. We'll talk about that in just a second. But again, before we talk about the first TWAB of the new season, there has been some feedback. There's been some feedback and some large changes to emblems, stat trackers that they'll be talking about later on in the TWAB, which we're not going to get to. There's been some discussion of the new weapons of the season, plus the lack of ritual weapons for Season 10. One of each, for Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit. Teams working on discussing the feedback and looking to talk about the goals for future TWAB, all about weapons as well. There was a lot of other topics too, from Everburst to mods, which they're also collecting some feedback on and discussing internally as a team, and so on and so on. So, we've had a bit of a big week here. We had the Seraph Bunkers going live, which is the new PvE activity. Thankfully, I beat it on the first run, which you can see on my channel, of course, very soon. And the Restore the EDZ Bunker is coming up very soon. Legendary Lost Sectors, which I'll be doing a walkthrough of that when I get my power level up. Hopefully in the 980, 990-ish or so. But it's coming. So just gotta bear with me here. So, obviously, tomorrow will be another Zero weekend, and it's the first one for Season 10. But also returning will be Trials of Osiris, the first weekend of the action-packed, high-stakes, sweaty PvP, pinnacle, you get the whole stuff here. So, before Trials launches tomorrow, there we go. Before Trials launches tomorrow, there was a new gameplay trailer that was up earlier this morning. I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. For now, enjoy.
Welcome to the Trials of Saint 14. Ha! A joke. Here we go! You are invincible! You crushed them. They will not forget this fight. Welcome to the Lighthouse, Guardian.
There you have it, folks. So, Trials of Osiris is coming to Season 10, and it begins tomorrow. Note the start time for Trials is going to begin at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific. That's the same time when Zur arrives either in the tower, EDZ, Nessus, wherever he is going to be. And one more thing before we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're only going to be talking about Trials, and then that's it. So, if you know the rules of Trials of Osiris from Destiny 1 and Trials of 9 of Destiny 2, congratulations, you're a PvP genius. But if you're joining us on Trials of Osiris for the very first time, here's a quick rundown of what to expect here. Game mode's going to be 3v3 elimination, using the same rules that are showcased in the last few seasons. Key difference here is that Saint 14 is going to be calling the matches, not Saladin, not Shaxx, Saint 14. And apparently your power does matter. So in order to participate in Trials of Osiris, you have to be at least 960 or better to participate. You'll also have a Trials Passage, or the card in quotation marks. It'll be your ticket to get in. You'll need to try and get as many wins as possible before you hit 3 losses. And as in baseball, 3 strikes, you're out of here. And apparently you have to start all over again. But even if you lose one game right off the bat, you'll most likely have to start again. So you'll need to earn a flawless victory by going 7-0. 7 wins, no losses. You can also reset your Trials Passage at any time by accessing the item in your quest or in the Trials of Osiris activity node. Now there is one specific change from the previous Trials of Osiris. There will be no boons. Oh yeah, a lot of people are going to be upset about this. No boons that you will need to purchase and apply. Instead, you'll be able to receive one of the 5 different Trials passages that you could choose from that offer, which will allow different bonuses built in, like forgiving 1 loss per run or granting bonus experience from wins, which will increase with the number of wins on a ticket. Now, in case you're not familiar of the 5 different Trials passages that were explained, go check out More Console's video. He definitely has the explanation written down like a champ, for sure. So definitely check that out. And of course, players will be able to earn Trials tokens to turn into Saint 14 to increase their reputation and earn a new engram called the Trials engram. May I remind you though, any tokens that a player doesn't spend that weekend will be removed when Trials ends at the next weekly reset. So you have to spend them before the weekly reset. Otherwise, it is all gone until the next Trials weekend. Now, there is some more details on these features and how they will work. There is a help article over here. No, not the YouTube one, but definitely go on the Bungie website, click on the help article for Trials of Osiris to learn more about it. So that's all we're going to be talking about today. The rest of the information, I'm not even going to bother with that. It's really not all that important. But I do want to say to all the sweaty 3-player PvP teams out there that are trying to go flawless 7-0, you will definitely not see me in Trials for sure. I'm just going to be focusing on the Almighty Seal. And 2, best of luck. Best of luck going 7-0. Go flawless. Go to the lighthouse. Good luck. And folks, this channel has already eclipsed 1,600 subs. Now, back at the end of January, we were around, 1,375. But all of a sudden, we have just continued to shatter records like it's nobody's business. We're now at 1,600 subs on this very day of March 12th on the time of recording. We have eclipsed around 220 plus subs within a span of maybe 40 days. That still shatters the record. I definitely don't deserve it, folks. You guys are the GOATs. Well, it's short for greatest of all time. You already know what that means, but thank you again. Without your support, this definitely would never be possible in the first place. So thank you very much. And until next time, thank you for watching the video, and we'll catch you guys next time. And don't forget, hit that sub button, folks, if you are free here on YouTube. If you are a subscriber, you can turn on notifications by hitting that bell to stay up to date on the latest gameplay content. And of course, a rating is greatly appreciated, which is a thumbs up to support the videos as best as possible. Now, if you'll excuse me for a few minutes, I gotta get working on ranking that EDC bunker up to 7. My progress report right now, halfway to rank 4. Don't need to rub it in. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.